It's almost lunchtime, and Tom is hungry. He checks the clock to see what time it is. It's 11:12, and lunch is at 11:30. How many minutes are between 11:12 and 11:30? Let's look at a clock to find the answer. This clock is set to 11:12. Since both times are in the same hour, we don't need to worry about the hour hand. At 11:30, the minute hand is pointing at the 6. We can move the minute hand forward and count by 1s and 5s to find the difference. To get to the next numeral on the clock, we need to move the minute hand up 3 ticks to the 3. That's 3 minutes. Now, we can count by 5s for each numeral. From 11:15 to 11:30 is 5, 10, 15 minutes. 3 minutes plus 15 minutes is 18 minutes. Tom has to wait for lunch for 18 minutes. A clock is another way of showing a number line that goes from 0 to 59. Instead of a straight line, the line is shown as a circle because every 60 minutes we start a new hour at 0. If you straighten out the numbers on a clock, this is what they look like. You can use that number line to find the amount of time that passes between two times. If Tom's art class goes from 1:12 to 1:39, you can find out how long the class is using the number line. Since both times are in the 1 o'clock hour, we start by finding 12 and 39 on the number line. We'll be measuring the space between those times. We can start by counting by tens. We start at 12 and go up 10 to 22, then go from 22 to 32. Then we can count up by a 5 to 37, and by 1s to 38, and then 39. Finally, we can calculate the number of minutes using the arrows. 10, 20, 25, 26, 27 minutes. Tom is headed home. He gets on the bus at 4:02. The bus gets to his house at 4:26. How long is his bus ride? We're going to solve this word problem. Let's start by reading the problem and figuring out what the question is. Tom gets on the bus at 4:02. The bus gets to his house at 4:26. How long is his bus ride? The question at the end asks, how long is his bus ride? We need to find the difference between two measurements. The numbers in the problem are times, so we're trying to find the difference between two times. Let's use a number line to solve the problem. First, we find 2 and 26 on the number line. Then, we count up by tens from 2 to 12 and 12 to 22, and by 1s from 22 to 23, 23 to 24, 24 to 25, and 25 to 26. Then, we count using the arrows. 10, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Tom's bus ride is 24 minutes long. Tom gets home at 4:26. He spends 5 minutes having a snack. Then he does homework for 20 minutes. Next, Tom rides his bike for 12 minutes before dinner. What time does Tom have dinner? You can also use number lines to solve this problem. Since Tom gets home at 4:26, start at 26. Then, add arrows to show how long each activity took. First, add an arrow that goes 5 spaces for the 5 minutes of snack time. The arrow is pointing to 31. Then, an arrow going 20 spaces for homework time. The arrow is pointing to 51. Finally, we need to show 12 spaces for piano practice. Because the line ends at 59 for 4:59, we show the 8 minutes left in the hour. That leaves 4 minutes to add on. We can count on 5 o'clock, 5:01, 5:02, 5:03. Tom has dinner at 5:03. Now it's time to practice. Remember, you can use the widgets to help you solve the practice problems. Good luck!